Hello, BTS lovers! What truly happened behind the scenes between two BTS members whose friendship has always seemed warm, close, and unbreakable? Is there a deeper story that fans never knew about, something quietly hidden behind the glittering lights of fame? These questions began circulating among ARMY's, BTS's devoted global fanbase, after a moment on social media sent shockwaves throughout the internet. It began with an emotional confession from Jungkook, the youngest BTS member, adored for his energy, charm, and unshakable spirit. In a rare moment of vulnerability, he opened up and revealed his deepest feelings to Jimin, his longtime friend and one of his emotional anchors since debut. This wasn't idle gossip or an overblown rumor, it was a heartfelt moment that resonated deeply, creating waves of emotion among fans everywhere. So, what really happened? Why did Jungkook choose that exact moment to express such raw emotion? Was it tied to something the two recently experienced together, or perhaps a personal truth they've carried privately for years? These lingering questions have fueled curiosity since the confession first spread online. Before diving into Jungkook's revelation, it's important to trace the long and beautiful journey he and Jimin have shared. Both born and raised in South Korea, they joined BTS during its early days, when the group was still finding its sound, its confidence, and its voice. Since then, their bond has been undeniable. Whether on stage performing in perfect sync, or off-stage sharing laughter and quiet conversations, Jungkook and Jimin have shown what genuine brotherhood looks like. Fans have always admired how naturally they support each other, Jimin's comforting presence and Jungkook's energy forming a balance that feels almost fated. Yet behind that closeness, it appears there was something unspoken, a secret carried for years, now finally brought to light. In an emotional and honest moment, Jungkook laid his heart bare. His words not only surprised fans but also moved them to tears. Many wondered how Jimin reacted to hearing such heartfelt emotions directly from his best friend. Did he respond with silence, or with words of warmth? Reports and fan interpretations suggest Jimin appeared deeply touched, even on the verge of tears, overwhelmed by the sincerity of the moment. Jungkook's confession was far from a casual remark, it was an act of remarkable courage. In a world where idols are expected to maintain composure and perfection, such vulnerability stands out as revolutionary. By speaking from the heart, Jungkook broke down walls and reminded everyone that even global superstars experience the same emotional complexities as anyone else. Analysts have even described it as a defining moment in BTS's emotional history, a symbolic culmination of years spent hiding personal struggles behind smiles and laughter. The message within Jungkook's words goes far beyond the confession itself. It reflects friendship, gratitude, and the strength it takes to be open in a culture that often discourages emotional expression, especially among men. In one circulating interview clip, Jungkook openly describes Jimin as his source of strength, the person who has been by his side through both the brightest and darkest moments. That single line touched millions of hearts, sparking countless messages of love and admiration online. ARMY's reactions were powerful and deeply emotional. Many felt proud and inspired by Jungkook's bravery. For years, fans have admired BTS for their honesty in music. Now they were witnessing that same honesty on a personal level. Some even said Jungkook's openness gave them courage to face their own fears or to express feelings they had long suppressed. For others, it was simply beautiful to see that behind the fame and global recognition, their idols are humans who feel, struggle, and love deeply. However, fans also can't help but wonder what comes next. Will this moment change Jimin and Jungkook's relationship? Could it shift the balance within BTS itself? Most believe this emotional honesty will only deepen their bond, proving that real friendship can endure even the most vulnerable moments. Some cultural commentators have praised it as a progressive step toward redefining how male friendships are portrayed in South Korea's entertainment world, challenging traditional boundaries and encouraging emotional openness among men. Jungkook's act of sincerity wasn't just about feelings, it was a declaration of truth in an industry built on image. Living constantly under public scrutiny, idols rarely have space to reveal their real emotions. By doing so, Jungkook reminded the world that authenticity is powerful. His confession became a mirror reflecting both the beauty and pressure behind stardom. This event also sparked many interpretations. Some fans view it as a personal healing moment, Jungkook releasing emotions he's carried for years. Others see it as symbolic, a message about friendship, resilience, and the importance of mental well-being. A few even speculate it could have been part of a larger effort by BTS to connect with fans on a more personal level, showing that behind their extraordinary lives, they're still ordinary people with hearts that feel deeply. Regardless of theories, one thing remains certain: this moment has left a lasting mark on BTS's legacy. It's not just about one confession, it's about honesty, vulnerability, and the universal need for connection. Fans describe it as one of the most moving and human moments in the group's journey, a reminder that behind the glittering stages and millions of fans, there are real people with real emotions. Observers believe this emotional turning point could lead to a stronger, more grounded dynamic within the group. Honesty, after all, has always been at the heart of BTS's success, whether in their music, their message, or their relationship with fans. Jungkook's openness adds another layer to that legacy, symbolizing how courage can inspire change not only in oneself but in others as well. Many fans hope this will also help normalize vulnerability in the entertainment industry. In societies where emotional restraint is often expected, seeing two male idols share such a raw, heartfelt moment challenges old stereotypes. It shows that expressing affection or gratitude doesn't weaken masculinity, it strengthens humanity. Jungkook's courage to speak out has become a source of inspiration worldwide. His act reminds everyone that being open about emotions isn't a sign of weakness but of strength. In showing his true self, he has helped countless fans feel seen, reminding them that it's okay to be honest about what's inside their hearts. As time goes on, people will surely continue to discuss and analyze this confession, its impact, its meaning, and its influence on both BTS and their fans. But beyond the noise and speculation, what truly matters is the authenticity behind it. Jungkook's emotional revelation is a story of friendship, trust, and courage, the courage to be human in a world that often demands perfection. This is more than just a piece of K-pop news, it's a chapter in BTS's ongoing story of growth and connection. It reminds the world that even at the height of fame, true strength lies not in flawless performances, but in the honesty to say, "This is who I am." And as armies across the globe continue to celebrate this emotional moment, one truth shines brighter than ever: behind the legends known as BTS are 7 humans, who love, laugh, cry, and bravely share.